Remember that time Disney World grossed you out?
Today, we are talking about gross snacks.
I can't believe we have a whole section here on turkey leg, but I fully can because it deserves it.
Turkey legs are a very famous part of Disney World food.
A turkey leg is exactly what it sounds like.
A limb that a turkey uses to walk.
It is a big ol' hunk of meat.
Meat. Fatty, salty, delicious meat.
That like smells really good. And then you eat it and you're sad. Like then and kind of forever.
You know when you go to the Renaissance Fair? I've never been to a Renaissance Fair, so ask Quincy.
Listen, I know it's surprising that I like a Renaissance Fair, but I do.
Or you see a cartoon episode of the Flintstones and someone's just eating like a giant piece of animal on the bone.
Leg of turkey. Leg of turkey.
That's what a turkey leg is.
Because you gave in. You accepted the peer pressure of eating that.
I just want to say, this snack does not belong in this video. And all the hate that turkey legs are getting is unjustified. What? I love turkey legs.
And now you sort of like you like doubt your own judgment moving forward in your life from then on. That's a turkey leg.
I do know where turkey legs first appeared in Disney World. They first appeared at Big Al's, which now is a merchandise location in Frontierland, but it used to be a quick service snack stand in Frontierland.
Always on that side of the park because they fit with the theming, and Big Al's is Frontierland. It's the bear, the country bears. They eat meat, you can eat meat, you get it, right? You get it, I know you do, you're smart.
There was a long time there where I was convinced that the turkey leg was not actually turkey. I was like, it can't be, it's too big. I think it's pig, it's pork, it's a pork shank.
And before we get into this further, I'd like to dispel the very common rumor that it's another bird and not a turkey. People like to say it's like an emu. It's definitely not an emu. It is a turkey. Disney actually raises like gigantic turkeys specifically for these turkey legs.
Think about the turkey, the size of the turkey that leg had to be that it came from.
This is my dog, Ella. You don't see her as much as Kronk because she's shy. But you see how big she is?
You ever seen a turkey
See how big this dog is?
at your holiday dinner
Now imagine if she was a turkey.
with a leg that big?
Yeah, that's how big they are.
Probably not.
Something's going on. Yeah, something's off. I can't explain it, but
I don't know, I'm not exactly an expert in bird weight, but that seems to track.
A turkey leg is 1.5 pounds. I feel like that's too much.
I will say this, 1.5 pounds, if you're constantly holding it like this, you're getting a little bit of a workout.
Y'all are eating these things wrong. You don't get a turkey leg and gnaw on it all day. You get the turkey leg when you're about to leave.
Oh.
Okay? And then you take it home and you make several meals out of it.
So I'm not a fan of turkey legs, but if that was all I could eat to survive, I would survive, because I've also been known to be just slightly hungry at Oga's Cantina, and I've had the charcuterie board 3 times. And that's pretty gross. Like, it might be grosser than the turkey legs, so.
I'm not gonna give up if I can only eat turkey legs.
I would die in exactly the amount of days it takes you to starve to death from eating literally nothing.
I do have a kid. So if it means that I could stick around for my daughter, I suppose I'd choke down turkey legs, but I don't know, I might just have a heart-to-heart with her and be like, I cannot do this anymore.
I would do it. Like, if I could only eat, if doctors sat me down and they were like, Quincy, you have a rare genetic disease and your diet cannot tolerate most food, I would say my diet already can't tolerate most food, so.
I want to point out that the thing that will keep me from starving to death may also cause my untimely demise.
5 times as much sodium as you're supposed to eat in a day is in one turkey leg. I'm gonna die 5 times as fast.
But if you follow my comprehensive turkey leg enjoyment process, you too can enjoy turkey legs without the feeling of heaviness or all the calories at that one moment.
I can't help it! What am I supposed to say? You asked me about turkey legs.
It's because I know I'm a turkey leg man with a turkey leg plan, and I'll stand on this hill forevermore. Yes, I know I'm a turkey leg man. I have one in my hand, and I will cook it in a pot of beans.
Kind of tastes like bacon, which is alarming because it's turkey.
Boppy bop boop, weird alien foods from another planet.
Disney totally has weird alien food.
Weird alien food?
They have turkey legs, and that's a weird alien food.
It's very weird.
And it's not always very good. In fact, a lot of the times it's not very good.
Pandora, of course, is the planet we go to when we visit Disney's Animal Kingdom, and we take a left and go to Pandora to see the world of Avatar.
We'll get it on Pandora, sure, but most people, when they think space food, think Galaxy's Edge, Star Wars Land.
Everybody who's anybody is eating alien food.
And that means weird alien food, baby. I hate to break it to you, but you're gonna be eating weird alien food. You don't have to. Nobody's gonna make you eat weird alien food. You can have chicken nuggets.
Kat Saka, or Catty, Catasaka, like her friends call her, Catty from the block.
Kat Saka's Outpost Mix is something that I can speak about because it is plant-based. Unfortunately, it is plant-based and also something that I find to be inedible.
If you took popcorn and Fruit Loops and Tabasco and made it one snack.
A little bit spicy, a little bit sweet, a little bit salty blend of popcorn, and it is so good. It tastes like Trix if Trix were a little bit spicy.
I think people who love Kat Sakas are interesting.
I have this friend. She is blonde, wears ears a lot, and lipstick. And she's like really wild about Kat Sakas. Like,
Do I take this opportunity to roast Molly? Or do I take a really open-minded approach? Say that people should be able to love what they love, man.
When Galaxy's Edge opened, I was at the media event and I ate 7 bags of it. Like every time I walked by and they're like, do you want to try this? I was like, yes, I do. I was that person that's like at the grocery store that then wears like a fake mustache so that I can get more. And then the next time I'd like put a hat on so I could get more.
Do I destroy my friend? Or do I take some California vibes, bruh? Like, love what you love, man. As long as it's not hurting me or other people, like... Bro.
This is an incredibly divisive snack where it seems like there's not a lot of middle ground. You are either me, president of the Kat Sakas fan club,
I thought it was fine.
or you do not like it at all.
Ugh. Kat Sakas. Ugh.
And I don't get it. Do you not like Trix?
I'm having a hard time deciding in this moment. I'm gonna leave it up to the editor. Surprise me.
I love both Star Wars milks. Once again, plant-based, made out of rice milk, coconut milk, and some exotic fruit flavors.
I don't think it's terrible. I just don't think it's amazing.
And I happen to be team green milk, and I think I might be the only person on the AllEars team that likes green milk.
The green is kind of like perfumey to me, almost like it has lavender in it. And I like that taste profile. I like pretty tasting food.
I think it's one of those things that like Star Wars fans will go and they'll be like, oh, I gotta have that milk, right? And then they'll drink it and then they'll be done. Versus like butterbeer, you know, I think people will go back for butterbeer. Not only is it cool to drink butterbeer, it's also like an enjoyable treat.
I will take a stance here on this Gross Snacks RDT as pro Star Wars milk and anti-Earth milk.
They are continuing with the space food and the strange space food when they open up Galactic Star Cruiser in March 2022. So we have seen a preview of some of what we can expect. Honestly, some of it doesn't look that bad.
There's like a bubble bread thing, and it looks like a bubble waffle, but it's a bubble grilled cheese with tomato soup. It looks amazing.
Hashtag blue shrimp.
That shrimp is blue.
If that ain't weird, I don't know what is.
Really? Like a crustacean you've made blue. Why did you do that? Sebastian would be so sad.
I am concerned about Galactic Star Cruiser for vegans. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I just found out that Molly got the last one she needed.
Molly!
Club Cool is a cool place for cool people who love weird soda.
Club Cool is an Epcot institution.
Club Cool.
Let me tell you something. Club Cool is, of course, hosted by Coca-Cola, and it's a place where you can go and sample different Coca-Cola soda products from all over the world.
And some of them are really good. And a lot of them are really strange for the American palate.
I've been to Club Cool. Of course, Club Cool was like an Epcot staple for me growing up. Like Club Cool with its sticky floors and all the people around having a great time. I loved Club Cool when I was a little kid.
Old Club Cool, new Club Cool. I'm into the Club Cool. I'm in the Club Cool. You know, I feel like I am Club Cool.
Closed down for a long time during the renovation, and it just reopened, and it has new sodas that we've never tried before and old favorites.
Some so terrible that they have become an icon in and of themselves.
Its most like well-known beverage is a beverage by the name of the Beverly.
Dun dun dun!
And Beverly is a palate cleanser, and it is known to like not taste good.
It is notoriously disgusting. It is the soda you happen upon yourself and nearly do a spit take, if not do a spit take.
Bittertown, USA. It's like taking a baby aspirin and just chewing it up and then taking a swig of LaCroix. It's like that.
I have seen Beverly drip out of people's mouths onto the floor in disgust.
Beverly is actually an Italian soda. It was an aperitif, so it was supposed to aid digestion.
I believe they use it as a mixer in Italian cocktails. It's bitter to me like tonic is bitter. You don't just, does anyone drink tonic water straight? If you do, you'll like Beverly. But tonic water is primarily used as a mixer for like a gin and tonic or other cocktails. So in my head, if you were to use Beverly in place of the tonic water, you'd get the same effect, and it probably would be pretty good if you like bitter cocktails.
But I feel like you have to do it. I feel like if you're gonna go to Club Cool, if you're gonna go to Epcot, it's almost a rite of passage.
Do the thing. Drink the bev.
You can't really call yourself a true fan of Epcot if you don't go to Club Cool and you don't sip on that nasty, bitter, medicine-y, metallic-y tasting soda.
If I could only drink Beverly for the rest of my life, would I survive? Probably not, because I don't have any water.
I can't have water? Just gotta drink Beverly?
It is liquid and made with water, and therefore I could stay hydrated on it.
Don't even know if Beverly is hydrating. I think this one that I might lay down and die.
Has been taking place on the reimagining of Epcot, and you guys, of course it is smart.
And of course, along with the giant gingerbread house, there are gingerbread treats made by the holidays are often a time of good cheer and happiness and delicious eats, but unfortunately, not all of those eats are a winner.
It's like when they come up with seasonal snacks, they think to themselves, can we make it gross? And then they do that.
I know for me, I think one of the grosser ones that I've seen was the Poor Unfortunate Souls float.
Which is one of the most poor and unfortunate ice cream concoctions that has ever appeared in Fantasyland or anywhere else.
It was a float at Storybook Treats in Fantasyland, and it was for Halloween last year, and it was purple cream cheese flavored soft serve ice cream.
I don't love cream cheese, which I know is a really weird thing to not love. Whenever I tell people that, they're like, you don't like cream cheese? But again, dairy and I are not friends, and cream cheese has a weird flavor. It's like cheese, but it's sweet. That's strange to me.
With cherry soda and like little crunchy chocolate things. And it was themed after Ursula, which immediately is like points against, but I'm not gonna completely judge it on that.
It's only gonna add fuel to Molly's flame of her dislike of Ursula.
But you know what was actually worse is at a different event at Villains After Hours, they had a different Ursula float, and it was black cherry soft serve, and it tasted like Dime Tap. It tasted like medicine. It was horrible. I almost think it was worse.
Heck, it made me not like Ursula. For a minute there, I had to realize that she was a queen.
I appreciate it as someone who doesn't like Ursula. I'm all about not giving her delicious treats, but then why make the treat? You know, just don't give her anything.
She didn't sign a contract for that. She did not approve for them to use her image on that mess. And they did. And they got into a horrible legal battle where Ursula was suing Disney.
I get it though, Disney. Like, I see you and I see what you're doing. You're like, hey, Ursula, we're gonna make you a really cool treat for the Halloween party. And Ursula's probably like, thanks. And then they're like, it's trash.
For false advertisement and for defamation of character. She sued them and she won. That's why you don't see it no more.
And I respect the game, but unfortunately, the victim in the game was me, the person who had to eat it.
Molly drank the Squid's Revenge at Be Our Guest, which is a 50th anniversary drink that is supposed to be themed to the Nautilus, which used to be an attraction that was located around where Be Our Guest is now, which is why Be Our Guest is serving this Nautilus-themed beverage.
I remember feeling so bad for Molly eating it, but I told her that I gagged when I saw the picture.
People get carried away with the Bloody Mary toppings. Like there's like a whole pork shank just floating in the top of your drink, or like a big giant octopus arm.
Disney has been affected by the draw of social media, right? Much like all of us, tied to our phones, posting on Instagram, I will do it today. That food, I think, is a direct result of the takeover of social media. I think without apps like Instagram, that ridiculous smoothie or float doesn't exist.
No, I do my best to eat every single thing that I'm given. I don't like wasting food, so I bring a lot of stuff home. I put it in Tupperware. I bring Ziplocs. You know, if it's a real big eating day, we'll tag team. Couldn't do it. It was so bad. I ate a few bites of the tentacle, choked down a few bites of the tentacle. Then to make matters worse, it had blue salt, which was then melting with the condensation. So now the cup is making my hand blue, which I hate, and making the table blue because of the condensation. And so it's messy, it's blue, and there's a like cold piece of octopus in it. You know what? With literally hundreds and hundreds of menu items, they're not all gonna be winners.
As long as we don't keep bringing them back after we hear the feedback from the people.
You know, if somebody likes something that you don't like, it's polite not to say they're wrong, okay? Food is food and there's something for everybody. So let's just be kind and remember that when you're trying to drag people for liking turkey legs.
I will say, if you want to know if you're going to like something, check out reviews of it. AllEars.net does review a lot of new food, and then our friends over at Disney Food Blog review pretty much every single food item that comes out in Disney World. So if you are curious, like, oh, am I gonna like this? Head over there, check out AllEars.net, like, watch Molly videos. If it's new or seasonal, Molly probably ate it on video. We'll describe the flavors for you whenever we eat something on video so that you know, like, what to expect. We describe textures, we describe, like, how well it's cooked. and things like that. So you can find out if these things are worth your money. Because one thing about Disney snacks, they are expensive. So yes, it's time for a shameless plug with Quincy. If you don't know if you're gonna like something and it's a new treat in Disney World, check out AllEars.net. We might have reviewed it.
Anyway, I'm gonna go post my Instagram when I'm done filming this. Some of you, I already know what I'm gonna post, okay? Before I started filming, I took a picture of my computer with my lights on. And I was like, BTS, bat film for RTT. And I'm gonna post that on my IG. So if this makes it into this episode, if you saw that story.
Hey everybody, it's Molly. Thanks for tuning into this flavorful episode of RTT. Please make sure to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. If you want more RTT right now though, click over here for a playlist of our favorite park episodes. And if you want more AllEars, click over here for a video of us ranking the best Magic Kingdom snacks. Thanks for watching.